Good morning, everybody. 6:30, June 24th, and I have no idea what I'm going to do today. A little prayer to start the morning. Dear Lord, I want to thank you for letting me be able to get out here in your creation today and just enjoy the things that you have made. And I want to pray for the health and safety of everybody fishing that tournament this morning. And pray for the safety of the fish. Amen.
Before we get deeper into the video, did you know that over 68% of my watch time comes from people who aren't subscribed? If you're enjoying the tournament content and bass fishing action, hit that subscribe button. It helps the channel more than you know, and it's completely free. Also, make sure to hit that bell icon to get notified when I upload a new video every week. And finally, let me know what videos you want to see next in the comments.
I don't know what I'm going to do, which isn't exactly true. I have an idea. I just don't know if it's going to work. But we're going to kind of beat down the bank today. But I also have, my forward-facing stuff tied on. Just kind of poke around and see what we can find. Basically, other than like a couple of tournaments I've got, I'm really hunting around for a good population of fish. Looking for obviously I'm looking for, big fish because they're always fun to catch. But I'm signed up for big bass in the fall, which, there's quite some time before then. I'm trying to find fish before then to see if I can kind of stay on them through the rest of the summer before big bass. And that way I've got a pretty decent chance of, doing something. But we're just kind of going to beat down the bank through the Roanoke end, see what we can come up with. Starting out the morning with a shower blows in bone until I get up here to the bluff wall, and then I'll probably swap over to a frog just 'cause. No way, man. I let him eat it. There we go. First one of the day. On the 6 cents something or another. I can't remember the name of this crankbait. But it's like their finesse crankbait, I guess. It's flat-sided for pressured lakes, is what they say. Thank you for the bite, buddy. Thank you for the bite. Fat little guy. I did have one. It's just a green sunfish. I was wondering why it was running weird. Nope. Nope. Yep. You're going the right way. Oh, keep going. Yep. There you go, buddy. Aggressive little guy. Okay. Thank you for the bite. Nope. Nope. We ain't gonna do all that. Stop laughing at me. Welcome to the boat. Thank you for the bite. On the minnow. Welcome to the boat. Ow. Stinker. Whoa, over the boat and back in. Thank you. Thank you for the bite. Holy crap. I hope y'all can see that on the camera. He hit it so hard, he like, I really hope you can see that. My whole rod like, boom. Welcome to the boat, buddy. Get that hook out you. Thank you for the bite. So I switched up from the 6 cents one crankbait that I was throwing to Strike King 3 XD. Normally I picked up a 5 as well, but I'm fishing a bit shallower than I guess I thought. So the 5 is almost too deep. Combo wise, what am I throwing? So my minnow rod is a 6 cents ESP 7.3 medium light with a Fluger Supreme. It's a smaller reel, 10-pound Seagar braid to 10-pound Seagar and Vizex with a FG knot, 1/8 ounce ring roller head, and homegrown jigs, bougie shad as the minnow that I'm throwing. I was throwing a color, I think he calls it Smoke Show. Now I'm out of those. So now I'm throwing, I think the color I have on it is like a, technically it's a mist pour. It's a good color, it's like a green shad. Almost like a Tennessee, but it's got more green in it than brown. But it's a mist pour because there's some bubbles in the plastic when he poured it. So there's some bubbles in the bait. I don't think it affects it at all. But he sold them to me for a little bit cheaper than his others, even though they're already pretty cheap. The other crankbait rod is a Abu Garcia Vengeance. I think it's like a 6.6 medium, with a Lose, what is this, Mach 2. So it's one of my faster gear ratio reels. 12-pound Seagar and Vizex on it. And then that 6 cents crankbait, I can't remember the name of it. If I remember it while editing, I'll pop up a picture and the name of it. And then this one is a Daiwa Procaster Z with the internal line system, no eyelets, with a Abu Garcia Black Max 12-pound Seaguar Invisex on it as well. If I do end up throwing my urchins and catching fish on them, I've got my 19 millimeter rigged up on a Lew's TP2, medium heavy, 7-foot, with I think 15-pound Seaguar Invisex. If not, it's like 17 or 20. It's a little heavier line. With the Hags Baits 19 millimeter, I can't remember what they call them. It's not the prickly pear. And those are rigged up on, they've got a treble hook. I haven't been able to find any of the quads, so it's just a three prong treble hook. And then I've been using, for weighting, I've been putting the Drop Zone Tackle rattle shot weight, the one that doesn't clip onto the line, the free sliding one. I've been running that through the urchin, and then hooking the treble hook through the bait, and then through the eye of the drop shot weight, and then through the bait again. But I've kind of opted for the Drop Zone Tackle rattle shot. That way it has a rattle to it. Whether or not it matters, I don't know, because I'm not throwing it enough to really know. And then I've got on the other one, I wish I could tell you what rod that is. I can't remember. Oh, and then the reel on that other one is Lew's Speed Spool. It's like their newest generation. It's like the Speed Spool V whatever they're on. The newest one. And then the other one is on whatever rod that is that I can't remember. It's also like a 7-foot medium heavy, with a Lew's Speed Spool on it. I think it might be, it's either just a normal speed spool or like a, I don't know, one of them. With, I think that one's got 12-pound Seaguar Invisex on it. I think that one's running a little lighter. And it's got a Yamamoto uni rigged up the same way as the Hags Baits one. It's got an 1/8 ounce. My Hags Baits one's got a 1/4 ounce. I've been playing around with some deeper or heavier weights just to see if it does anything. And that's pretty much the lineup. I mean, my frog rod is a Lew's, I can't remember the name of that, Xfinity, 7-foot medium heavy. It's got a Lew's Speed Spool, just like the one on my urchin rod, or my uni rod. It's got 30-pound Seaguar Smackdown braid, I think is what it's called. And then it's a Spro Red Eye 60 Poppin' Frog in Sexy Shad. The other rod I was throwing is same. It's a Lew's Xfinity 30-pound braid. It's got a Evergreen Shower Blows 105, I think is what it is. In bone, but I haven't thrown that a whole lot today. I got a couple more rods on the deck, but I haven't thrown them. I've got a Ducket something with a Lew's Pro something. It's one of their nicer spinning reels. Same braid setup as my other minnow rod, but that one's got a 1/4 ounce jig head instead of an 1/8 for those deeper fish. And it's got the same minnow on it. It's got the homegrown jigs, smoke show, bougie shad. And I think I've got links in the description for all of this stuff that I'm telling, if you want to go look at any of it. Not necessarily the baits, but the rod and reel setups. Got a couple of rods down there. A medium heavy, a heavy, and a spinning rod, drop shot jig, flipping stick. So. Oh, there's one with him. Trying to take it. A big smallmouth with him, trying to take it out of his mouth. Oh, I got both of them. No, the smallmouth came off. I need to stop messing around. Well, welcome to the boat, buddy. That was cool. Thank you for biting. If I could have got both of you in, that would have been sweet. Gotta have the net out. Nice fish. I need to stop messing around. I tried to drop the minnow in on them to see if the smallmouth would bite that. And by the time I got the minnow in, I had both of them on the crankbait. Man, that kind of stinks. That would have been sweet. And that smallmouth wanted that bait from him. I had him hooked good, but that smallmouth, like, normally they'll chase it right up to the boat, like chase the fish right up to the boat. They'll see the boat and they'll swim off. But he just kept doing circles with him. Holy cow. That sucker slammed it. And he came off. I don't know why that fish just came off. I thought I got him pretty good. The shad spawn, it isn't this long. Like, the shad are still here. That's why these fish are still here. They're not spawning anymore necessarily. I mean, they are at night still a little bit, especially since we keep getting a couple of cold nights. Drops that water temp back down. But you've seen, if you've watched my other shad spawn related videos, so it's like you get a week of top water, roughly. I mean, you can still catch them on top water, especially early in the mornings, but you get, you know, a good solid week, maybe 2 if you get some cold nights mixed in there, from what I've seen. And then you go to like a chatterbait, so something you can still tuck real tight to the bank, because that's where the fish still are. They're still looking for those actively spawning shad. And then after that, you start going down the banks, paralleling a deeper style bait, like a crankbait. like a deep diving crankbait. And then you're picking up the fish that are still here, still feeding on the shad, the ones that haven't gone to bluegill or whatever. And there's still some really quality fish. You will catch the occasional flathead. I've caught a couple of those this year so far. But there's still some quality fish to be caught doing this. I'm not showing the best of it. I'm catching, the little ones, the 1-2 pounders. But there's the 3s and 4s mixed in, and you just kind of gotta cover water mainly. Like there's shad right there. You can't see it. I can see it. I just had one, or a stick. But the shad, like, they're not up on the bank spawning, but they're still out here doing circles and whatever else, doing shad things. Not all of my fish have come from like straight up paralleling. Like I'm not doing, full 90-degree parallel. I'd say 15 to 20 degrees is safe. You can even kind of stretch it out a little bit further than that, maybe 30, 45 degrees from the bank. I'm not casting 90 degrees to the bank, but I'm not like straight casting at the bank. But I'm also not right up on the bank doing perfect parallels. That's just because these fish are sitting off a little bit further. But some of them just are short striking it or what have you. Holy drag rip. Get in here. Don't stop. Stop. Solid 2-pounder off the corner of this dock. Catching a couple.
Have you used dynamite yet?
Huh?
Have you used dynamite yet?
No, not yet.
That's my secret.
Luckily I've got a couple without it, but I got it just in case. Oh, big one. Big one. Come here. He's got antennas down his throat. Big one. Thank you for the bite. Straight back down. Wait, a little explanation for that fish. I don't think that was originally the one I was looking at. Another good one. Another good one. Got him. Skinny. Skinny little guy. Oh, come on. You need to go eat some food, buddy. Well, I know you were trying to, but yeah, we had a pretty good day. Caught a couple decent ones. Scoping. All in all, not too bad. Caught some cranking. I don't think I was winning anything. Size-wise. But not always about the size. I want to say thank you for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll catch you in the next one. Stay blessed.